Hi again. Thanks for coming back. Another tough one, but have you realized that your body is screaming at you to get away from these narcissistic, unhealthy, toxic relationships? I'm going to explain to you why and how from my own experiences. And I hope this doesn't or hasn't happened to you. But if so, you can still get out because your life and health could be on the line. This is serious. This is no joke. If your body is in a constant state of fear, do they really love me or not? Are they in or not? Sometimes they show me affection and attention, but it's usually because they want something from us. Or they leave you hanging. Am I safe to talk to them? Constantly wondering and questioning because there's no clear communication. Are you constantly on edge? You just can't figure out what is in their head. Do I stay? Do I go? Is this a temporary problem or is this a permanent thing that's going to be in my life forever if I don't leave? Attention one, sorry, attention that you once had is now gone. They showered you with love at the beginning, then they withdrew for what seems like no reason. What did I do? What did I say? And by the way, it's usually nothing. Depression. Now the love is conditional. So you start to feel unworthy, unlovable, or they're depressed. They don't want to get help, and there's nothing you can do about it. And that's really hard to be around. So you're left to suffer. Are you dealing with anxiety? You're walking on eggshells constantly. Who are they going to be today? I don't know. Loving, distant, defensive, mean, cruel, nasty. You never know who you're going to get. It's unsettling, so you're constantly in a state of being anxious. You're doubting reality. I thought he or she loved me, but now it seems everything I say or do, the way I look, irritates them, angers them, frustrates them. It's like you're a bother and an interruption to them. Are you stressed out all the time? It's like you become the enemy, but you didn't change. You're still the exact same person, loving, attentive partner, but they're like a dormant volcano. Sometimes beautiful, everything seems fine. And the next thing, they're blowing up at nothing and everything. And you're on the receiving end of that eruption. Painful. Lonely. They won't talk to you. They don't want to listen anymore. They say, and I've heard this, I've tuned you out. How was your day? And you're met with silence. Although you're in a relationship, whether it's been a short time, a really long time, you've never felt so alone. So I'm Cher, and yes, I care always, but especially on this topic of your health. I don't want you to get to the place where I got to a few times. And I don't want you to beat yourself up if you are there or have been there. But you also don't have to stay. You get to choose. You. I keep saying that. Choose you first. So, how does it show up in your physical body? Well, usually starts gradually, but it gets worse and worse the longer you stay. So, your stomach, oh, it's always upset, flip flops. You feel sick. You're constantly in fight and flight mode. Your heart is racing and not in a happy, good way, like when you were dating them. It's a complete opposite. You're constantly mentally or physically exhausted. You're not sleeping. You're uncertain. There's no consistency. You're full of constant insecurity. It's draining your body. Your chest might feel heavy, tight, heart palpitations, feels like panic attack sometimes, like you can't breathe. You lose your appetite, or you do the opposite and you start eating to cope, compensate for the pain that you're enduring. Your skin is affected. You break out. Sometimes something really bad like psoriasis. That's painful. Burning, flaking, and it looks awful. From your scalp right down to your legs. It's everywhere because you're in constant stress. And there's IBS. Nobody wants to talk about that, but irritable bowels. Well, guess what? Your whole digestive system is out of whack because you're constantly stressed out. You don't know what's coming, who they're going to be, what mood they're going to be in. You have constant headaches, migraines. It's just your brain is on overload. When I wasn't around these types of people, my nervous system was completely calm. I was healthy. And the reason I know all this is because I've experienced every single one of these symptoms. And I've had to deal with them. But I'm also not ashamed to say it because there's so many of us out there suffering from this. I was needing medication for depression, anxiety to help me sleep, severe migraines, creams for this, creams for that, constant pain, constant infections. But I also ended up in a psych ward with having electric shock therapy because that's how depressed I got. So, yes, this is serious. But again, with time, healing, the proper help, and leaving this person, I finally got my life and my health back. But then again, met a new one, didn't learn the first time. And after working so hard to get healthy, I'm back feeling good. I was full circle, back to needing medication to help sleep, depression, anxiety. I was in the ER with migraines, infections. Started drinking a little bit. And I'm not even a drinker. Started trying cannabis, cannabis, anything to be able to cope, to be around this person. Then I ended up with a really serious infection because my immune system was shot. There was nothing left. And I did it alone. But I healed. I'm healing. It's a long process with this. So I'm physically, emotionally, spiritually getting back to who I used to be. So please, I beg of you, get help. please get help. But if you're not there, that's okay. Try to recognize what your body's saying to you that your heart is not ready to recognize. And that's okay. Don't be ashamed. You did nothing wrong. And we all do it in our own time. But listen to your body. It's talking to you. Trust your instincts, your intuition, your own inner voice. And if you haven't seen my videos, I think it was the third one, you see the kind of shocking before and after being in a less than 2 year relationship, what it did to me physically. This is serious. So I really want you to, like I always keep saying, fight for you, look after you, put you first, and life will be so much better and sweeter, I promise. So sending you love and healing, and I'll see you soon. I was kind of doing this off the cuff, so we'll see how it goes. Bye.